Good morning. We are back for another Everyday Girl chit chat. And today's topic is choosing yourself. Choosing yourself and being okay with saying no to what doesn't align with what you want. And not only what you want, but what you pray for. Because let's talk about having faith that God will answer your prayer. And I want to start off with a little insight on my day yesterday. Um, so I have been believing that God is going to bless me with an opportunity of a lifetime. Okay, this opportunity, I need for it to hit all four of the major things that matter to me, which is compensation, location, flexibility, and work environment. Those are the most four important things that are most important to me. Yesterday, I met with a recruiter and I loved it. I loved her. I felt like it was going to be a good connection before I even met with her. She presented two opportunities to me, which they both kind of fell within what I already do. And they both make sense as far as like what's next for me. Here's where I get caught up. So because I feel like I'm on this time crunch into like, okay, I need to be in this position by this time. That was my prayer. That was my hope. That was my dream. That was what I really wanted. And so I was willing to take something that is similar to what I have now, um, knowing it didn't fully sit right with me. And the recruiter said something in our meeting that kind of stuck out to me. And she asked me, sorry, y'all, I just feel like something is in my eye. And I've been feeling like this since I woke up. Um, uh, but she said something that kind of stood out to me. She was like asking me how I felt about the opportunities, and I was telling her I really liked the first one. The second one, I was like, not too sure about that one. And she wanted me to kind of like sit on it and come back to her. And I was like, okay, I'll come back to you in an hour. Now, I should not have put that time frame on me. I should have told her within today I should get back to you. Um, and I didn't. So the whole time I'm going through my work day, I'm like, oh my gosh, like on my break, I need to hurry up and tell her. Felt really rushed, right? Long story short, I ended up on my break sending her an email of the option that I want to go with. She responded she was going to present it to them and she get back to me. The whole time after that, I have been sitting with, this isn't really what I want. You know how you pray for something, you ask for something, you have these wish, hopes, and dreams, you get excited about something. She asked me, I want you to be excited about it. That's what she said that came out of her mouth. And I don't even know if she like realized she said that, but it stuck with me all day. And neither one of these opportunities I was excited about. And in the meeting, when she was talking about what I was looking for, I mentioned that I would be open to legal billing. I would be open to going back in healthcare as a revenue cycle The whole time I'm speaking to her, I'm not being assertive. It looks like these are maybes and things that I might be interested in. I wasn't leading with confidence in, this isn't right for me. Seems like a good opportunity. And then if this was a year or two ago, I probably would have jumped on it. But here is where I'm landing now. I was not being assertive. And so now, after I've sent her that email, it's like 6 o'clock in the morning, and I'm thinking back on it like this could be a beautiful opportunity for somebody else, not me. And I think that I have to get used to saying no. I think that I have to start feeling confident in the things that I want, because then how else am I going to get them? I keep looking back at this little, it's like a little thing that falls off the trees, like a little, I don't know, but it kind of almost resembles a bug. So I keep looking at it to make sure the thing ain't moving. But anyway, so I'm like, okay, cool. I need to, I had insight on the way that I move. And I always move like this when I'm being put in a position where I have to make opportunity or speak about myself or talk about what I want. I'm not very confident in saying what I actually want. I feel like I lean more into what I feel like people think uh, I should have, or the environment that fits me, or what they think, you know, aligns with who I am, who they think I am, instead of what I actually want and who I really am. And so I made a decision to, once I get off of here, email her and let her know that I hope she has not presented it yet. Um, and because for the sake of her, whatever, like I would never want her to look like she isn't that girl who can fill a position for this company. I don't want to ruin her reputation or maybe her, can't think of the word, um, whatever. I just don't want to make her look bad for presenting me to someone and then withdrawing me from someone. But I'm pretty sure this is what recruiters are used to. But the moral of the story is when you want something, be confident in it. And it's okay to say no. And it's okay to take it back if you choose that this is not something that actually suits what you want. I think that in doing so, it's almost letting God know that you have faith in what He can do for you. You have faith that whatever you ask for will be given to you. And I almost feel like taking an opportunity, and not even saying that this was going to be offered to me, but just opening the doors to something that I do not want is telling the universe. I hate when people say telling the universe. It's telling God, but I'm just talking about just energy, right? It's putting that energy out there to be like, look at all these birds. They just flying in a line, baby. I um I think it's putting the energy out there to bring me whatever, and I'm just gonna accept whatever instead of putting the energy out there like, no, this is not what I want. Sounds nice. Looks like where I am right now, but here is where I'm wanting. Here is where I'm going. Not even wanting or trying. Here's where I'm going. So I wanted to share this with the everyday girl to encourage her and let her know that it is okay to say no. It is okay to draw back your yes, to withdraw your yes and replace it with a no. And it is okay to be very confident and assertive on the things that you want. And if you need a little time, had I need a little bit more time and emailed her, hey, I know I said I would get back to you in an hour, but maybe I need a little bit more time to think about this. Something about these opportunities are not sitting with me, then that's what I should have led with. And that's what you can lead with. But it's time for us to be okay and sit with what we really want and stop accepting the things that we're okay with. Let's not settle. We're walking into a season where what we want, we should have. The life we want, we should create. The environment we want, we need to curate. And we're not going to be in that space and capture all of those things if we keep settling for what other people feel like fits us. How can you push somebody else in a corner to give you the opportunities that you want if you are okay with everything that they throw at you? How do they know what to throw at you unless you tell them? So I'm taking my own advice. I'm about to get ready for work. And before I walk out the door, I am most definitely going to send her an email and just map that out. These are the four things that I'm looking for in income wise, location wise, flexibility, and environment. Those are the four things that are the most important to me. And within these categories, this is exactly what I need. And if she can provide that for me, great. If not, that's okay too. Because I serve a God and I'm a daughter of the Creator. And if people cannot sit with what I want, I know my Father can because I asked Him. And I know He's going to provide it for me. But I need to create the environment that presents the opportunities that I'm looking for. And I can only do that if I lean confidently into exactly what I want. So, this was another Everyday Girl Chit Chat, and it's your turn. What did you say yes to that you really wanted to say no to? Is there a yes out there that you need to withdraw? Do it now because it's up to you to create the life that you want to live. And you cannot create that life if you continue to say yes to every opportunity that is placed right in front of you. You have to say no to create space for the real yes. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.